Hey everybody, welcome to the Adult Baby Show, episode 46.
Ooh,
I am B.
And I'm Chick.
And I'm Chris.
Yeah, we are here.
We're back.
We're back.
We're creeping up on 50 real quick.
I know. You know what's going to happen? We're going to be up to 50 and we're going to have nothing going on.
You know what's going to happen? We're going to get to 49 and one of us is going to quit. Foreshadowing.
Everyone place your bets.
Yeah.
Nobody's quitting.
Who will it
Who's
be?
quitting?
Oh, I don't know.
You guys know
I
something?
don't know. Everyone
Did
plays
you wait
their
for the ad to get on air before you tell me this?
No. I'll wait till episode 49. How you guys doing? How was your week? How was your day? Busy, I'm presuming?
Yeah, I had a busy day today. Yeah.
Seemed like it.
Yeah.
Yep. So,
like it.
stop staring at
Why?
me.
We should just make our chat
Because B
public.
wanted to talk about today that, you know what? Why don't you
We
bring
should
it
just
up,
make
B?
the chat public.
All right. We should.
We should.
We
So-
should just make our chat public.
So last week, we usually record what? Tuesdays?
Tuesdays.
So,
The day is irrelevant at this point.
okay.
Well, they get it Wednesday morning no matter
Yeah,
what.
they get it Wednesdays, but we record Tuesday nights usually. But last Tuesday there was a chick is starting darts again. Darts.
Big things.
So
What's your darts team name, by the way?
We don't have just MERS, the bar. MERS.
Oh, okay. All right.
And they have like a bunch of teams. So
I
we're just
pictured
the
you having
number
a
of-
great team name.
No. You just the name of the bar that you rep.
yeah, so you rep MERS. So last Tuesday or 2 Tuesdays ago, you said, I'm starting darts, and maybe we can move it to Monday, which Tuesdays work for me and Chris better,
and
but
you know
we
what
moved it
bothers
to
me is
Monday.
this is already getting skewed, but
Okay,
it's fine.
well-
I don't even care.
Well, you'll have your chance.
That's what I'm saying. Just say what you want to
So-
say, and then I'll give my point.
Well, tell me where I'm wrong.
Because there was no day picked. You already made it seem like we picked Mondays.
When did we record last week?
Tuesday.
Monday.
No, we recorded Monday.
Yes. That was
because
okay, right.
because you said Tuesdays don't work for you anymore.
Yes,
So,
but you both told me that you'll make the exception for last week, and that going forward, Tuesdays were your best day. So we never picked a day. We still never discussed.
No, I
what
think-
days,
I
and that's where the miscommunication happened.
okay, I think the miscommunication happened is you got stoned, and after the show,
Okay.
you
Hey,
forgot that we
Every time we
talked.
get here, you ask what the combination is to get in
You don't
here.
understand that's a joke by now?
No, it's not a joke.
Are you serious?
No.
I've been coming to this place longer than you. That's a
Yeah.
joke. I know it's 1962. So
But either
anyway,
way,
that's
your
inside
memory's
baseball.
trash.
So is your all right. Well, don't make me say it, but we all know what's trash in here. So we did it last Monday. I assumed, as per the conversation we had after, all right, well, Tuesdays is going to be rough for you. We can move it to Monday then. That's fine. We can make that work. This morning at 9 a.m., I sent out a text. We're good.
Confirmed.
We're
Yeah.
good to go. Me and Chris. Our friend Chick doesn't get back to us. He's so busy selling
By the
copy
way,
machines.
Chick,
Good
usually
job.
the one to reply first.
Yes. And I was obviously busy today.
Right.
Yes.
In fact, I had to I side text you just to make sure because I was like, oh, geez.
I asked if he died.
Yeah, and then I
I
started
thought
thinking,
maybe he started to run. Maybe he ran 1 mile too many.
you ever send a
and he had
text
a
to
heart
somebody and say, "What did you die?" And then you start thinking, "Jesus Christ, what if he did die?" And then
and
this
that's-
text is there. So I started-
Police are reading that.
yeah, I started. I'm like, we're gonna have to erase this text and keep it between us. And like, so I started thinking the worst. I'm like, because you usually get back.
Yes,
to
I
us.
always get right back to everybody.
You're the quickest one.
The
Yeah.
quickest.
Yeah.
I'm just having a bad day today.
Okay.
right.
So you have
But
a bad day.
It's not. It's
you
just.
had a bad.
so, you have
So
to-
wait,
no,
let me
nothing
just
like
finish.
life
So
changing.
at
bad.
3
It's just-
o'clock now, you're all in a huff because you throw this on me right now. It's like, all right. First of all, we made these plans last week.
The whole problem with this is,
You need
in my opinion, we didn't make these plans last week. But if there was a miscommunication, and you guys think that we did, and I don't think we did, so be it. It was
But
a
you told us
miscommunication.
Tuesdays don't work for you.
Yes, but I didn't know that it was automatically Mondays just because we
But
did
we've-
Monday of last week.
We've done Mondays
We've
before.
also done Wednesdays and we've also done Thursdays.
Very rare.
Very rare do we do any other day but Tuesday. So my point
Okay,
is,
point
all right.
taken on that one.
All right,
Yeah,
I'll give you that.
exactly.
But we did discuss. We did it
So
last
that's
Monday.
what I said. I didn't realize we had picked a definitive day.
One can
so
only
when I
assume.
wake up and I see it's tonight,
You
and
woke
I'm
up at
like,
3?
fuck.
You woke up at 3.
No, I meant-
What time did you go to
No,
work?
wake up.
Mr. Busy over
When
here.
I
woke
mean,
up
when
at
I
3.
see this, when
No,
I see
you
this
said
text,
it.
no, when I see this text, I'm like, what the fuck? Why are we doing this tonight? I have shit going on tonight. I can't do it. But I just, I made it happen because I'm just dedicated.
You're
So I wasn't thrilled
That's
about
like-
it.
week.
Wait. It went, I can't do it. Never mind, guys. I'll make it happen.
Yeah.
Or
Well,
was there
because
a lot
I was supposed
in
to
between?
see my godson's basketball
There's about
game.
50 texts
Right.
in
But I
between
did go
that.
see one the other day, but still it was towards the end of the season, and he's got another one later in the week. So I'm just going to go that day.
All right, you'll be able to see it.
And today was my brother's birthday. Happy birthday,
Happy
Rob.
birthday,
I
Rob.
appreciate you.
We all
So
That I
love
appreciate
did
ya.
it.
not know. Happy
And
birthday. Rob.
happy birthday.
And we
But
apologize for taking him away.
I was
from
supposed to go
your
out for
cake.
his birthday, but that's not entirely the show and your fault. I should have known better and
Okay.
planned accordingly.
All right, well,
So
so
I'm having a rough day on the mind today.
all right,
So-
it seems like it. Is the diet gotten the best of you?
No, it has nothing to do with that.
I say that as a joke
Of
because
course not. Have you started yet?
Yeah, I started,
Yeah?
bro.
what do you
Good.
look like under that
Dude,
Mets
I was
sweatshirt?
legitimately concerned that you died on a treadmill.
No,
Yeah.
I did
Come
not
on,
die
treadmill.
today.
He
I was
walks.
just. It was a long day today, and I just didn't get a chance to respond to this text.
You sat
and
on
I
the copy
actually, I responded later. I could have responded a little earlier, but I got caught up.
He was stewing.
Oh, okay. All right.
So,
Nah, that's
well,
cool.
I'm glad we could all make it here tonight. And,
so we're here.
and we're going to say this on the air so you don't forget. Next Monday, we're going to do it again, right?
Yeah, no, Mondays are good now.
All right, we'll see
Awesome.
you. Okay.
Next Monday. Sounds
So we
good.
have it on air.
So
and
now,
on record.
yeah, now because
So now back to the quitting.
I'm not quitting.
Oh, yeah. I thought- you never know when someone's going to quit on
I'll
air
tell
on
you.
this show.
Speaking of quitting, I want to quit life on Tuesday night.
Should have.
Tuesday night, I do I come home late. My parents were in the city. They spent the night in the city. I think it was Tuesday. Maybe it was Wednesday. Whatever. It was the night of we had that rainstorm. So it was Wednesday night. Last Wednesday night, I got home from the city late. I pulled into this is probably around a little after midnight. I pull into my neighborhood. It's completely black. So I'm like, oh great, the power's out. Not even thinking. I only have one way into my house. That's the garage door. So I pull up. No garage door. My parents
That's
aren't home.
deceiving. It's not the only way into your
The
house.
Do
only
you not
way.
carry a key?
I was just going to say, what? You can't walk in through the front door?
Here's the kicker, the whole thing. We just got a brand new front door. So the key is not outside. And we don't usually carry, and if anybody that's been to my house, we go through the garage door. So
Yeah.
it's not like we all carry the key.
You don't
It's-
carry a house key?
we never go through the front door.
That's so
That's
weird
crazy
to me.
Yeah,
That's
I
so
always
weird
have
to
my
me.
house key on me.
Yeah.
And if I don't, we do have a
When-
spot.
No, but you're not the only one. I have friends that don't carry a house key
Yeah.
either. Like,
Nobody,
it's a weird.
we have one, but
You have one house key?
I don't. I've never opened the front door with the key.
That's so
I've never
crazy to
walked
me.
in the front door of my house.
Well, because
just-
like the way your house is situated, though, it would be annoying.
Yeah. Nobody does it. So that's why it's sort of left that you get through the garage. So here I am, 12:15 at night, dead tired.
Yeah.
And I am locked out of my house, and it's pouring rain.
Yeah.
So I call up my parents. They're in the city, and they're in the hotel. And I'm right away. You know when you call your parents and it's late, and you're like,
What I love is what
When
were
you call your
expecting
parents
to
and it's
happen,
late
though?
and you're
Like,
35.
because I'll tell you what I was expecting. In retrospect, I wish I didn't call, but what I was hoping was we had for the old door, there was a key that we left outside somewhere, a hidden key.
Oh, and you were hoping they replaced it with.
So I wasn't even thinking about the door, that the door was new. So I called up. I was like, is that key even out here? Because sometimes, we don't use it. It's a dead
Yeah.
door, basically. So I was like, by chance, is that key outside? And my parents went to they saw Hamilton that night. They might have been a little
Hamilton?
tipsy. Yeah.
Did they like it?
Yeah,
Damn.
they loved it. So
Mr. and Mrs. Ryan dropping
they were
some
in
dough on
they
it.
were in the hotel, and right away I knew I made a mistake by calling them because my dad picks up the phone and my mom's in the background. What? Tom, what are she's like worried about like what's he gonna do? Where is he? I'm like, don't worry about it. I'll figure out a way. If anything, I'll stay in a hotel. Like I was like, I'll figure something out. I'll call
You could have called me up.
I would have. I was like, I'll call a friend. I'll figure it out. So I'm like, Jesus Christ! My mom's like, break in. Just break the window. I'm like, I'm not breaking in. You know how nervous I am. You think then I'm gonna break in? It's gonna be a dark house, and I'm gonna sleep in the house with a broken window? No, I'm not. That wouldn't happen.
You live in a nice part of the farming day.
Doesn't matter. Squirrels,
Oh, my God.
raccoons. I don't know.
You really are something else.
So I went to 7-Eleven. Now it's like 12:30, 12:45, and I'm sitting in 7-Eleven. I go get myself a water. I'm like, what the hell am I going to do?
Did you sleep in 7-Eleven?
No. So what I did was I looked, and Croxley's, the bright lights at Croxley's were right there. And I'm like, oh, my buddy's bartending tonight. I guess I'm going to Croxley's right now. So I went to Croxley's.
What time was this again?
12:30 at night now.
Okay. Wait,
12:30
did you have
in the
a
morning.
drink?
Nope. I had like 6 waters. Just hung there and talked to my friend. Closed out Croxley's on waters, baby.
Why didn't you drink?
Because I'm not drinking this month.
I know. I'm just,
So
maybe you cave a little
That would have
bit.
broke me.
I've made it this far.
That would have broke me in a second.
Nah, at that I'm not gonna sit and start drinking at 12:30.
You know what I love about this? You know
What?
this whole the story though. But like, all right, so you don't drink, right?
Uh-huh.
And he's gonna finish this month out, and he's gonna lose his weight and not drink, yada yada yada, right?
Right.
And then the contest ends, and then B gets fat again. And see, the big thing here is you guys can make fun of me, but once I start, I'm not stopping.
But so you're saying you haven't started yet?
Wait, no.
No,
he
but I mean,
definitely hasn't-
once I
no.
start, I
No,
mean,
he definitely hasn't started yet. But
He definitely hasn't.
I started a
so
little
here's
bit.
what we have to do. No,
He
you definitely
hasn't.
didn't.
but my point
Here's
is,
what we got to do then.
no, there
We
is no,
gotta-
because he can't do a contest because he's
So-
only trying to do it for the
No,
month.
man. So the contest ends
Do you wanna-
March 12th or 15th? What day?
14th.
14th.
But we
March
can
14th.
I thought it was the
extend it.
15th.
No. So let's
We
make
can
it.
extend it as long as you
What if
like.
it's a dual layered contest? The 14th or 15th is the end, and then we do another weigh-in next year.
Yeah.
That's totally fine with me.
But we do both. They're both the contests, separate contests.
Well, we already started the weigh-in for the first one.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the second contest too, though. It's just
We just continue.
Yeah.
we just continue.
So we'll just do the first stage is March.
So the first
see
stage
who's
is-
off to the quick start.
The quick start and then the long.
But we got to have
Oh,
wages
By the
on
way,
this.
a fan sent in a great
That
wager
was the
idea.
best
Yeah.
wager so
What was it?
far, and I actually think we should do it. And his name is Chris,
I don't think it's
Do we
a
know
bad
who it
idea.
and he sent it into. I can't get into it
I got it.
because
'Cause-
I don't have the account information.
because we've locked you out.
Yeah, I don't have the account information on the Instagram,
Oh
so I
yeah,
can't
okay.
see that.
So this guy, I don't know if he wants me to say his.
You don't have to
name.
say his name. It's
Yeah.
Chris. Chris, thank you. We
Chris
appreciate
wrote
it.
in and gave us a cool idea. He said, "Love the show, and for the weight loss challenge, how about the loser has to get a tattoo of the other person's adult baby avatar?"
Yeah, I know who wrote this. And
I would do it.
Not a bad
first
idea.
of all, the more
could be mini.
the more the month goes on, the more confident I am that I'm going to beat you because I see you every week and I don't see a lot changing. And the only thing is you could starve yourself the last week and probably beat me.
I'm gonna crush you.
You can't say you're going to crush me
Okay,
because
I may not crush you, but I'm
because
gonna win.
I'm doing work to do it and you're not. Okay? You came in here crying because you're missing cake and dinner tonight, so you're not going to beat me.
Oh, we should have let him eat the cake.
If by chance I do fail this and you do beat me, I couldn't live my life with your picture anywhere on me. I couldn't do it. I couldn't have your little avatar with your dumb pajamas. I couldn't have that on me. I'm sorry. So I can't do a tattoo. I have enough bad tattoos.
Yeah, what's one more?
Yeah, that's my whole thing. And to me, tattoos are whatever. You can put them in certain spots.
Yeah, we know. Well, we've seen your tattoos.
Oh yeah, my tattoos are actually all
I
tattoos
like
that I like.
I like all my tattoos.
You
too.
hate every one of yours.
I joke around, but I do like.
Oh, you
I
got
do
that
love
cool
it.
flamingo.
Yeah, I like, the
that.
flamingos.
I think flamingos are in right now.
Whatever.
Flamingo's dope.
I would have done that one, but
Yeah.
we still haven't picked a wager. But the longer this goes, we got to pick. The wager should be for the year-end wager, or should be a tattoo.
People are gonna lose
That's
interest in that.
we're gonna lose people by that.
We're
this
gonna
podcast
lose.
might not even be there
we're gonna lose
next
us by
year.
that.
I hate you guys when you say that you have no faith in the podcast.
We could lose it. We could do it another month if you like. I don't know what. You're not ready at all.
It should be like no, we can't extend it. He's already losing.
Yeah, no, it's
yeah.
fun. We're doing it this
Yeah,
month.
yeah,
Trust
this
me,
month.
guys.
But then we
Trust
do
me.
like stage 1, stage 2.
It's March 14th. I thought it was
Because
March 15th.
he's saying he'll beat you in the long run.
We can
No,
do
my
15.
I'm not. It's not even
So
a
we're
matter
doing
of beating
best
him.
2 out
I
of
just
3.
think that I'm like, yeah, I'm taking baby steps to get started. But once I get started, this is an actual life change for me. Like I'm not really. I quit cigarettes.
You did
I'm
quit
slowly.
cigarettes, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you guys can talk all you want. I'm gonna be good. And once I get going, I obsess about things, and I'm not gonna go back in a month. What I think is funny is that even if he beats me in this month, it's just I know eventually he's gonna go back to being his pudgy little self.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do, because you do it every year. You do this.
I
It's
do
a
weight
yearly
loss.
thing. It's like, yeah, you get healthy for. You
No,
know,
no.
No, and that's
No,
my whole
usually-
thing. You do like a
wrong.
cleanse, or last year I feel like he did it.
Last
He
year,
did it last year.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
But
he
I-
does it
I-
every year, and
I
then he
didn't
gets
do a-
fat for 9 months.
You did.
I didn't do
you
a
did
weight.
no
I
drinking.
gained more weight last year on my because I went out every night eating. I replaced.
You replace
Okay,
booze
this
with
year
food.
you're trying to not. But what I'm saying is, you do it for like short.
Yeah, but I feel like
spans,
most
and then
people
I
do
feel
that
like
at the start
They
of the
do.
year.
Most people
Yeah.
do that, and then I feel like for the other 9 months of the year, he's gonna go back to his normal self. I'm doing a lifestyle change.
You okay? You
Lifestyle
are the,
change that he hasn't started yet.
You're right. Baby steps. I'm mentally getting ready for this because once I go
What are you
in,
gonna wait till
once
March
I've
5th?
done little things.
He's
but
going
once
to
I've
starve
been walking
himself.
and shit every day. Like
No,
I'm not
telling you,
completely-
he's gonna starve himself.
Whatever he
Like
does.
4 days before, he's
I
gonna
just
come
feel
in
like
looking
once
like
I
a
cut out
skeleton.
soda, I'm gonna lose
He's
20
gonna
pounds. I'm also getting tips from fans and stuff. My buddy,
I don't know what's funnier.
tips. I got tips from our fans reaching out, giving me tips on how to get healthier and beat you. I got
Yeah.
this locked up.
You
Mark,
have-
I appreciate you.
You
Good
haven't-
looks, buddy.
Are you
Shout
talking about
out.
the Mark that I know?
I'm sure you know him.
Did you reach
yes.
out to Goggins?
No, not yet. I
Do
should
you,
reach
do you
out to
remember when we
Goggins.
started this podcast? And our
Yes.
friend Mark would post all of his stuff that he ate.
Oh, no, not that Mark.
Oh, okay.
Different Mark. This is a Mark M. I appreciate
okay.
you, buddy.
All
And
right.
he gave me a tip, so I got things that I'm going to crush you.
By
I
the
know
way,
it.
though,
He gave you a tip, but you still haven't stopped
'Cause
drinking
everybody can't wait for me to beat you. That's what I love.
do you drink Sudkiss for breakfast?
Yeah, sometimes, but not like since we did this. But yeah, I love Sunkiss. I ain't gonna deny it.
I just had to validate that theory that I had.
No, yeah, no.
Like that
Sunkiss-
was your orange juice.
Yeah, no, it is my orange juice to validate that theory in your head. Is so true. It's so funny. The buddy I'm working with now,
Yeah.
he laughs at me when I get breakfast because the next day after we had we let that video release, he saw it.
Yes.
And he looks at me and he goes, "That's what you're getting for breakfast?" I said, "I'm not starting yet, bro." He started laughing.
You're gonna be saying that up until March 15th.
And
or
you know
whatever,
what? If I
14th,
eat my words, I eat it. But I'm still promising you, I'm going to
Oh,
be
you're gonna eat
healthier
your
of the
words,
two
bro.
individuals.
But you okay?
And
so-
I'm still willing to wager because I still, in my heart of hearts, know I'm going to beat you in this month. Dude, it's the 25th. I have 3 days. I got 17 days.
It's gonna
lose
creep
more weight
up
than
on you, though.
okay.
To me, I got 2 full
You do,
weeks.
but you do have more weight to lose.
Exactly.
Which is-
And that's
yeah.
maybe I'm over, thinking I'm going to lose it a lot easier than I think.
Well, you should lose it easier.
should
but once
lose
it
it
comes
easier,
off, I
yeah.
feel like I'll double what he is, and it'll all catch
That's
up.
very possible.
And that's why I'm so
Yeah,
arrogant.
If you start last week.
But it's amazing that they. Like,
you're right. But it's like everything. I'm a
You're the most lazy,
procrastinating-
arrogant person I've ever met. You defy logic.
I do defy logic.
You
and
really
that's what
do.
I'm here
It's.
for.
I mean, just the whole. I know. I'm not even going to get into.
No, you can because believe me, plenty of people are probably thinking the same thing.
You just. I don't
Do
know.
you know how many people I pissed off to? And I subtly they come in like conversation and they're just like, "Chick, you think you know so much?" Like I had a big conversation like, "Chick, you think you know so much about being a parent and this and that." And I was
because
just like,
you know nothing.
I know, and that's what they keep on saying. And I go, "Listen, man." This is what I'm going for.
What is it you're going for?
It's just
to
like
bother
just
people.
to
not
bother
to bother
people,
Just to
man.
make
people.
That's
No,
what it
statements
is.
I do think I'm right on a lot of things, but like, listen, do I know what it's like to have kids or to do certain things?
Do I know
No,
what it's
you
like to
don't.
have a job?
to have
To
kids,
be a
to
person.
be an adult,
To bathe properly.
Maybe not in particular certain experiences, but
Yeah.
it's not like I'm completely naive that it's hard and there's a lot of things, but it still doesn't change that I have opinions on things. So like
Right.
anybody who knows me knows I'm gonna have my opinions. Is my whole
I
point.
got a lot of opinions.
Yeah, if they're right, wrong, or if they, my
Or if they don't make
opinions.
any sense.
Yeah. All right.
Everybody's allowed to each his own, right?
Yeah, sure. Listen, I love the opinions. I want.
And that's what I also said. I said, without the opinions, like this has been me forever. If you
Without
like
the
now, all of a
opinions-
sudden
Oh, you're
these
not a
bother
thing
you?
without the
Yeah,
opinion.
you're
Yeah,
just.
I'm
You're just a blue and orange sweatshirt.
Yeah, I'm a fucking nobody. I'm still a nobody.
Well,
But so how about Robert Kraft?
Segway.
yeah. How about him?
How about him?
I think that's
How about
fucking-
that page? I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was up in Vermont when it broke, but it was on like Boston News Network. People were freaking the fuck out.
Because you
man.
might have to give up the team.
Yeah,
it depends.
I heard.
They don't know.
I don't think they'll give
I
up
don't
the
think-
team.
Because it was a
And-
45-year-old
Yeah.
and a 48-year-old lady who he was having to jerk him off.
Why would you pay
Right.
for that?
That's the
Yeah.
other thing
And
which I don't get.
what was
Get a
it?
nice $23
$79
going,
or
you know what
something
I'm
like
saying?
that.
At
You
first,
spent
I heard
more
it was
than
$200. But for this is a rub and tug. This isn't anything else.
in like
Does
what-
Chick have picks for Rob Kraft to go to a better place?
Hey Rob, hit up the Adult Babies website and I'll give you better places.
Yeah.
And probably ones that have a little more credibility aren't getting nailed. But no, I'm actually I'm not into rub and tugs at all. I never was, never been. True story.
Okay.
Okay. You got real
But I
defensive
still
there out of
think
nowhere.
it's fucking hilarious that he got nailed. And he was under a sting operation that they were
Yeah.
after the rub and tug.
Yeah, well, because it was like a whole thing, right? It was like a whole.
Well, there was like a sting operation on the place. There's like a list of
sex
names that I
trade
saw.
thing.
And
Yeah.
originally there was a rumor that he wasn't the biggest name. But
Yeah,
that's
what
not-
happened?
That's not true.
that was,
Yeah, I
I
heard
think
that
he was
wasn't
the
true.
biggest
But
name.
I was hoping
it didn't even look like a nice place.
Well, I mean, how nice is it really going to be? Do you expect?
I expect. So here's what I thought. Like I assumed, like, yeah, of course he does that. Of course he goes to
Well,
massage
my
places
thing
that
is,
get
why
things.
not go
But
to-
why wouldn't it be like this millionaires only spa
Right. Well,
where
I
it's
figured-
like these aren't prostitutes, quote unquote? You know,
Yeah.
like why
No,
wouldn't
I
it be
thought it
something
was-
like that rather than just some creepy strip mall massage parlor in Florida?
Because you can't take the filth out of the human being.
Fair.
Like, I think no matter how
Preach.
preach, I just think human beings and men and men and we're all just filthy individuals. And I think people, no matter how much money they have or whatever, still
They still want to go to that
They
creepy
they
still
still
spot.
want to
gotta-
go to that
They want that
grungy
South
fucking-
Florida.
You still got to go to the gutter every once in a while.
Still, yeah, just to bring you back down
Yeah.
to
Right.
the humble pie, you know.
Yes.
Go hang out with the fucking schleps and assholes for a little bit.
Was he wearing that blue shirt with the white collar?
Yeah, what
That's
do you
I
think
wanna know.
he
What was
wears when he
wearing?
goes
Does he
down
take
there?
off his rings?
Oh, do you think?
Yeah.
When he walks in the door. Ugh.
I just don't.
He doesn't
understand
do
it,
his
too, but,
hair
like,
that day.
yeah.
If I was that famous, I feel like I would have them come to my house,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'd be a part of some sort
like
of
high end escorts.
That's what I've
Yeah.
heard.
You just want to spend that money.
Allegedly, those
He's
like
cheap.
Instagram models, a lot of them do that.
Maybe
like
they don't
LA.
do
Yeah.
what these
That's what
girls,
I've heard
what these
allegedly.
ladies do. He likes their
But,
massages. and
yeah,
their,
yeah,
their
maybe.
fucking
But I think
finishes.
you might be right. Maybe he's got to get down the dirt every once
Maybe
in a
it's
while.
the
and just-
excitement of going into a place and
Yeah.
going.
It is. It could be
Got
the
his
whole thing, just the
sunglasses on,
excitement.
you know, he's got,
yeah.
Like his entire, like he can get.
Just play with fire.
You're right. His entire life
He
might
could
be
probably-
so extravagant.
yeah.
Like,
He's like, let me slum for a little bit.
yeah.
Let me slum it
Goes
down
to
for a
Florida
little.
strip mall. He ate KFC that morning.
But what are your thoughts on
Yeah.
this, though? Do you think
I don't
he
think
should
it's a
have to
big deal.
give
I
up
don't
the
think
pass?
prostitution should be illegal.
Um,
And
You don't think it should be illegal? You
I don't think it should be illegal.
Yeah,
I
think they
agree.
should
This
make
one
it,
I do have an issue with, though.
yeah,
'cause
if this,
I heard
yeah.
that this was like a sex ring.
Well, that's the whole
where they
thing
like
where
they came here and they took
Exactly.
their passports. That should be illegal. But
So
like,
that's where it goes. It falls down to
Yeah.
for me is if this is where they are.
they're like captives almost.
Yeah, if they're
Yeah.
you
So
know
that-
they're
like,
sex
that's a problem.
trafficking women
Yeah.
and they're bringing them against their will and they're held hostage here.
Yeah.
Okay, boom.
That's a
needs to-
problem.
That's
Yeah,
a
that
problem.
needs to go away.
But if
for
these
sure.
are 18 years older and this is what they choose to do because they can't read
That's
or
the
they got
thing.
nothing else going on.
And
for
if
them.
prostitution's legal, is this a problem? Is sex trafficking an issue?
No,
sex
it's not.
trafficking is always an issue.
But if
But if there's like
prostitution is legal-
regulation,
If prostitution is legal, sex trafficking is still illegal. That's
Yeah, yeah,
bringing
but I'm
people
saying,
against
but
their
like,
will.
wouldn't
it-
it be less?
would it be less prevalent? Is what
Well,
I'm
you would
saying,
think that the places would be, it would just be a healthier, more safe environment for
That's what I'm
prostitutes
thinking,
if
yeah.
it was legal. Because they could do things legally. They can go to the cops. They can
Right, they
protect
can go to the
themselves a
cops.
little
That's
bit.
like these
They don't
women
need
can never go to the
pimps.
cops.
You know, it's a little different.
Right.
Yeah.
As far as sex trafficking, come on, guys. It's stealing women and having them become like it's like
No, we're
abducting
agreeing
women.
that sex
Yeah,
trafficking.
sex
Yeah.
trafficking.
No,
it's
we
not
are
ever gonna
not
be-
pro
we
sex
are,
trafficking.
no, we were saying
I wasn't sure. I'm like,
we meant
what do you
like-
think? Who am I hanging out with here?
no, we meant like it would be less prevalent. Like just
Yeah, no, it would just be, probably a safer environment.
like you ever
for the
buy weed and
prostitutes.
it's not weed.
What?
Well, we already had this conversation
Yeah,
in
so we've had
Chicago when
this.
I bought fucking
Yeah,
grass.
right.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
Wait. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. What?
I didn't hear
Speaking
what you
of
said.
that, I was in. I mentioned I was in Vermont this weekend. I don't know
VT.
if I sent you this picture, chick, but I thought of you immediately. They just sell jars of weed.
Yeah, that's well, Vermont
Look at
is
that
legal,
shit.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's
now
in a
around
store.
all over the place they have
Yeah.
like
It's in a store, bro. $40 for a jar of weed.
That looks like a lot of weed for $40.
Yeah.
So God knows what that is, but
It was like on the weaker side strength-wise. They wouldn't let me behind the counter to get the good shit.
Right.
Because I just wanted to take a picture. But
Oh,
I'm
really?
surprised they let you take pictures. Some of those places don't.
these guys are super cool.
That's awesome.
And probably stoned out.
But
of
no,
their
yeah, it
minds,
depends.
but,
Well, all these things have weed by the jar and these little. There's like menus and stuff to get
Yeah,
fucking weed.
it was
now.
weird.
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro. How it's borderline legal and the places where it is, the ways that you can get it. I can't wait till it's legal. just
Yeah,
to see
I
what the
thought
hell's
about
gonna
buying
happen.
some, but I didn't want to. Like, if you drive back with that shit and you
No,
get
you
caught,
can't. You got to
you're
finish it there, man.
fucked.
Yeah, you can't be.
You
Yeah,
are
you can't be
fucked.
doing that.
So
I don't know how fucked you are, but yeah, it's not fun.
if
put
I
it
get
that
caught
way.
with that jar of weed, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
It just won't be fun.
You're not
for
pro
ya.
weed trafficking either. So
Yeah.
you can't be.
But also, besides Robert Kraft, did you guys hear about that guy Jussie Smolett?
Yes.
Yes.
How did I not?
It'd be impossible to
Well,
not
I don't
hear
know.
about it.
Sometimes you say you don't watch the news. You don't.
I
hear
don't watch
about
the
things.
news, but I mean, it's everywhere.
It is everywhere.
You texted us that last week. I was like, Jesus Christ. Yes.
I
I've
saw
heard about
a
it.
really funny skit about it too.
Oh, it's so great.
Yeah,
but just for
there's a
those of you
lot.
who don't know, it's just that guy who paid 2 people to stage a hate crime.
He paid
in
like his 2
Chicago.
Nigerian friends to be white guys.
And would they had to wear MAGA hats,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
They dumped chemicals on them, or tried to dump
Allegedly, yeah.
allegedly dump
Yeah.
chemicals on them.
It seems as if
But
this,
he got arrested though, right? For
So yeah,
staging
that's
it.
what I would.
Yeah.
What exactly is going on with him, or what did Fox fire him yet?
Fox.
They
the
wrote him
season
off the
that-
show. They wrote him
Yeah,
off.
they
They
wrote
did
him
write
off
him off the show. Okay,
so it was
that was
all a
the
lie,
thing.
right? He lied about
He
it.
lied about it.
Well, yeah, originally
Whole thing was-
everybody
yeah.
thought there was an actual hate crime, and yeah, he lied about it, and he paid $375 to each of them. Plus, he bought the fucking noose.
Yeah, and he
and
gave it
the
to them in
MAGA
checks.
hats.
He wrote
He
checks.
gave it to him in checks. How dumb can you be?
So stupid. And I heard that he walked into the hotel. So he was coming from a Subway sandwich shop. He walked into the hotel with a Subway sandwich and the noose
And the
around his
noose,
neck.
and like
Wait.
To
I
tell
didn't even. He kept the noose around his
yeah,
neck.
he didn't like call the police, and he walked in with
He
the
walked
noose.
in with the
He
noose
had his
and his
sandwich and like makeup that was supposed
was
to
a
be like a
weird-
bleach
such a
burn
weird
or something like
situation.
that.
Oh
Like, it was
my God.
This guy.
Not a
just-
nice
People
guy.
By the
hate
way,
the president that much, where they would go through that much shit.
No, I don't
this
think
is,
that's what
this
it
is
is.
more.
But no,
I don't-
but it's to stage a hate crime with the MAGA hat. Like that whole thing has like a.
No, I don't think it's a hate the president thing. I think it's this guy.
What
is
was his?
kind
Why?
of probably a lonely, twisted individual, right?
I don't know.
Who needed
Something's
some
up.
attention. He was in danger of being written off the show as it was. Like they were already writing his character off. So he was like, "What? What if I'm a victim of a hate crime?" There's social currency in that.
Right.
So I think he thought, "Oh, if I'm a victim of a hate crime, somebody will want to hire me." And he did the circuit. He went on a bunch of shows and cried about it and was like, "And I fought back" and all that shit.
Oh yeah, those are
He
hilarious.
did like that kind of social signaling. So I don't think it was a hate the president.
I
thing.
don't know what it was.
I thought it
much
just when I see
as-
the MAGA hats and and they turning it into a hate crime, I just feel like it's a way to see these are the people who support our president and kind of just like.
I don't know.
I think he was
I could see
feeding
that.
off of that.
I could see that point.
What an asshole!
By
I'm
the
so
way,
glad
did you know he was in the Mighty Ducks?
No.
Who
He was
in
Cake
the-
Eater from the Mighty Ducks.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah. Yep.
Fuck him.
So I was thinking about this. So this guy's like, and he's doubling down on his lie. He's like sticking with it.
Wait,
No, he's not.
He's not.
Yeah, that's
I didn't
the last
hear-
last
see,
I
I didn't
heard.
hear
he's,
that
he's,
part.
he's like,
Oh,
yeah. He's,
what a
well,
dummy.
but now I guess it's he's.
I thought he went to. Didn't they arrest him?
I think he finally did, but
thought
last I heard, he was like still like.
Is he pleading not guilty?
Yeah,
Tell
it
me
was
he's
a whole
pleading not
thing.
guilty.
But it made me think about doubling down on a lie. Have you guys ever had a lie that you just like screw it? I'm sticking with it.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck
just
yeah.
deny till you
Of
die.
course, deny
sometimes.
till
Right,
you
it was
die.
the night you die, man.
I don't know if you guys had any. Think about if you guys have any of those. But in 6th grade, remember when parents would come to the class?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
when they would like parents would sit in the back of the class
Yeah.
and during the day. So it wasn't like parent teacher where they met the teacher by themselves. It was like parent day where they were able to come to the classroom and just sort of sit there throughout the day. It was like I forget the name of it, but
I don't remember this.
I don't remember that.
well, my
yeah.
school did it. They did it. They did a grandparents' day too, where the grandparents were able to come and just sit in the back of the
Who's
class.
paying
Interesting.
these teachers for that? This is the waste of taxpayer money.
Well, they're not teaching.
Yeah, but they're there.
It's just it's basically for them to show you.
That's for
like,
your parents to watch you in
it's
school.
when you're in like 3rd
Oh wait,
grade.
they're watching
Yeah,
you.
what
I
the
thought.
fuck is
I
he
thought you said
talking
6th
about?
grade, dude. 6th grade is
Oh,
like
maybe.
an
Oh,
adult.
it was 6th grade. It was 6th grade. Well, still 6th
Still
grade.
young.
You're
6th
young.
grade is like fucking.
It's
8 years
basically a
old.
day for your parents to come in and watch you in the class, like and
Watch you learn.
Oh,
see
Watch
what
you
do.
learn.
dude.
Yeah.
Okay, so we had something different than that I was thinking.
What'd
of.
you have?
We had a separate day where like we didn't go into school, and like our parents would go into school.
That
Yeah.
was like parent teacher conference.
No, but they went through our classes, and like they'd sit in each class for 15 minutes while they like went over the class.
Go over the class.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it
yeah,
was, their parents would be there for like 4 hours. So I thought you were saying they do it
No.
for parents and grandparents.
This
I'm
is
like, damn,
basically-
that's
Jesus
aggressive.
Christ.
this basically the point of this was they would have them come in and you'd watch your kids during the day, and it was a big day. You would have to do like a presentation that day in
Try
front
to
of your
impress
parents.
the parents.
God.
Yep.
So I
That's a
did
nightmare.
Yeah, so I did a thing where some kind of book report, whatever it was. Whatever it was, I didn't do it. So my parents are back there, and they call me out, and I knew damn well I didn't do it, and I knew I was going to get called up that day, but I still just didn't do it. That's how dumb I was.
I used to do that.
So what I
Not
did...
much has changed.
Not much. So what I did was I went... My parents are there. Everybody else's parents are there, and parents can come in throughout the day. So they're back there, and they call me up, and I was like, all right, let me go to my backpack and get it. There's nothing in my backpack, but I'm going through my backpack. I'm rummaging through it.
Yeah, and you just play it onto it. I get
Now
it.
my parents know because they know I haven't done anything. They're like, were you supposed to do something? So they're looking at me. So I'm going through, and I'm like, I don't know. I must have lost it on the bus. I make up some dumb lie, right? So then I come home that afternoon, and I just stuck with this lie I told my parents, I was like, I did it. I did this project. I don't know where it is.
Oh, I've doubled down
and
plenty
they're
of
like,
times.
Yeah.
So it got so I went. My mom like ripped apart my backpack. Like she's like, let me see.
And
There was
you
nothing.
Just letting them go through it. That's always the best part.
My parents took this so heavy. They sent me to church to go to talk to the priest.
What? Like it's like a
Confession.
confession?
I'm sorry, what?
Yes. Yeah. They made me go to confession for lying to the teacher and lying to the whole class in front of all of them. I had to go to confession.
Good for your parents.
Yeah. And
Wow.
it was the last time I
You just
lied
put on such
heavily
a
like
show.
that. I put on a show. And then
Hey, if you're gonna do anything, do it hard.
and I had to write a letter to the teacher apologizing. It was
That's
embarrassing.
aggressive.
Yeah. Well, I never lied like that again.
What made you think of that?
Doubling down. How Jussie Smollett's doubling down on. Sometimes you get yourself into a lie and it tumbles. It keeps going.
Like
and it
back
got
in
out of
sixth
control.
grade.
And mine happened in 6th grade.
Yeah, you with us, Chris?
No, I'm with you, but I was failing to see the connection there, man.
No, it's just all doubling down
It's
on a
about
lie.
lying because this guy is just like
He's just lying. He got caught.
That's
and he's
amazing
still
to me,
go-
though, that
But
you're
think
not
about
doubling
OJ.
down since 6th grade.
OJ went this far. I mean, he was flying for his life at this time. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Homeboy,
he
no.
obviously killed them.
right.
Oh, for sure. And
And
then
he almost
wrote a book.
And then wrote a book
He
about
wrote
it.
a book called what? Like, If I Did It?
If I did it, this is how I would have done it, or some shit like
Ugh.
that. Like, you know,
Have you guys ever had what was your worst doubling down story? Do you have anything crazy that you can remember?
that I can
I'm
remember.
sure you've
Oh,
gotten
not
yourself
off the
into some-
cuff like that. Let's see. I don't know, man.
I mean,
I used
could
to do that all
probably,
the time. right?
I don't want to say anything that could.
Oh,
don't know.
you could have some things that could
I-
incriminate you.
I'm still doubling down as we speak.
Plot twist. Nobody
Hey,
quit the show.
can you
Chick goes to jail.
Yeah. You're doubling down this lie that you're actually trying to lose weight. Is that what you're saying?
I started.
Everything in my life is a fucking lie. No, I just,
Is it even your brother's birthday?
today is my brother's birthday. Happy birthday, Rob, again.
Oh, man.
Sorry it took me so long to wish you happy birthday today.
So as embarrassing as that was for me, I know what Jussie Smollett is feeling sometimes when you're stuck in a lie
When you're stuck in
and
the
you got
lie.
no choice but to double
Hashtag
down.
relatable.
What about Milli Vanilli lying?
Yeah,
Getting
that's
nailed,
another-
and they didn't
listen,
get caught
you're like, oh,
until
whatever.
they were on stage.
Yeah.
And the record started skipping. Girl, you know it. Girl, you know it.
I don't know
Girl,
who
you
that
know.
is.
Did you
Oh,
ever
God.
hear
Yes,
that
of
one?
course.
So Milli Vanilli was like a pop group back in the early 90s, early to mid 90s that was like super famous. And they were the fucking weirdest looking duo ever. And then they got caught lip syncing.
Quite the name, too.
Their whole entire
shit.
career was lip syncing. It wasn't them. And they were on stage performing, and the record was just like in the middle of them their performance. It was like, "Girl, you know it, girl, you know it," and it kept on
great.
skipping. And then they ran off the stage,
Oh, and they're just
their
shitting their
career
pants
was
the
just
whole
like,
time.
"Boo!" and
It
crashed.
ended that day.
It literally ended their career.
Oh, my God.
And then they even tried going on.
Was this like a big event that they were doing? That
Well, it was just a live show.
It was big enough where
it
it
was big
taped,
enough
'cause,
that
like
there was-
everything wasn't taped.
it must have
back
been
then.
taped. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
it was
You didn't have
taped and
Twitter
it
or
was
anything
on,
like that,
and their career ended simultaneously.
That morning.
And then they tried going around saying that they could still sing because apparently they did have decent voices, and they even dropped a song or something with them singing.
Oh, shit,
But
okay.
nobody cared at that
was
point.
over.
It was
Yeah,
over.
Once that veneer kind of.
Yeah.
You just can't get
They
caught doing it.
do. They lip sync for certain things now, though, right?
But you know what? There's a difference between people who can sing or
Right.
do sing. It's their voice on the the record. This wasn't even their voice on anything.
Oh, okay. So
Like
that's
this
even-
wasn't. They recorded it and
That's
just weren't
straight up
singing
deception.
live. Like this was a completely
All right.
different two dudes singing. They were just, I guess, the good-looking
Milli
dudes.
Vanilli.
If you want to even call it that.
Millie and
Milli
Vanilli.
Vanilli.
Milli Vanilli.
Look at your face. As soon as I said that, you didn't think we were going to go back to them.
No, I didn't.
That was
But
a blast from the past.
that's a great double down on a lie. Listen, sometimes you just lie. It has to happen. We've all been there, right?
We've all been there.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
that is right. And I don't know. Do you have anything go on this weekend, B? Any shows or anything fun that you had?
Yeah, well, I saw Bill Burr this
Oh,
weekend.
yeah. How
And I
was
was
that?
pissed he didn't invite me.
I'm
was
sorry. It
pissed
was
that I didn't know about
it was
it.
a last minute
Exactly.
thing.
Story of his life.
He was in town for the Patrice O'Neal benefit.
Oh, that's
that was
awesome.
this
Which
weekend.
I
Nice.
couldn't get tickets
They
for.
sell out pretty quick.
Yeah, and I saw that he was going to be at West Side Comedy Club on I guess it was Thursday night. So I went there. I went there by myself. There was 3 other comedians that I saw there by themselves. So I'm like, oh hey, we're all just waving. We're all like, by
like you all just
Yeah.
happened
Oh,
to be
no,
there?
you weren't even sitting next to each other?
no, we all went by ourselves.
Oh,
So you know, my seat. I got there
You were
early.
right close.
I was on the stage. I was
Yeah, it looked like you were blowing Bill Burr when he was on stage.
I was right there. It was great.
Slurping and burping, B.
I was like literally right on the stage. He was great. He did half hour.
New stuff, old stuff.
He's recording an album. I think this week actually.
Oh, nice.
And
no way.
so he did a little bit of that. He did a little stuff about off the cuff stuff. Jussie Smolett. All the
Oh, that's cool.
topical
hot
stuff.
topics.
It was great. He did 30 minutes. But then there was 3 more comics that had to go after him.
Oh, have fun with that.
I've never seen somebody eat shit this hard.
Have
Which
fun
person?
with
The first person after him?
The first
Did
person
he kill
after,
it, though, Burr?
Yeah. And it was a lot of him trying stuff out too, but he's just
He's
when,
funny.
when you're
he's
when you're on that
naturally
level,
funny, dude.
Yeah.
He's,
He is.
he's like
Do
a
you guys watch
legendary-
F is for Family on Netflix?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've said I love it. I mean, his screaming sometimes, you gotta put the volume
yeah,
a
I
little
feel like
lower,
sometimes it gets
but
a
it's a
little-
great show.
Yeah.
Anybody who doesn't watch
Great
it
show,
on
though.
Netflix.
He's fantastic.
Just love him. He's great. It was nice to see
Was
him
it cool
live.
seeing him in a club?
Yeah,
Because I feel like
I would only like to see him in.
yeah, I don't know if I'd want to see him at like
Yeah.
the Garden or anything
That's
like
such
that.
a fucking comic thing. I wouldn't want to see him on
Different energy, man.
I
It's just a
get it,
different
but if
energy.
you know what, if
Yeah.
somebody's funny, I'll see them fucking.
I
Oh
know,
no,
yeah.
I'd love to see him at the Garden
I know.
too.
I
But-
would have done. He was at the City Center.
I'd
I would've
only
done that.
see him at a club.
But I feel like him in a club, like off the
It's just
cuff
better.
kind of energy.
Listen, I get it. Anything in a
can
small,
happen. Yeah.
anything in a small atmosphere like that, in a romantic atmosphere like that, is good.
Yeah. Think about your favorite, like whatever music you listen to.
Oh,
group.
listen, I get it.
Like you see them in a
And
150
I just like
cap
busting
room.
B's
And
balls
here's
when
a
he says
trick
things
for,
like
for
that.
anybody out there that if you can spend like $150 to see one of these guys in MSG, but if you stay close, if you follow attention, what am I trying to say?
pay
If you pay attention,
And you want to see where they're playing before it.
Usually those guys are doing sets around the city. So instead of spending that much money, you can spend $20 and they could be right in front of you.
Yeah.
And that's just
And it's probably a
required.
better experience.
Yeah.
I mean,
So yeah, that was
That's
great.
awesome, though.
As I'm waiting, I drove there. As I'm waiting, I'm just parked like right outside the place, and I got there a little early. This lady tries to open my door. She thought I was her husband. Her husband was behind me, the same car. This lady, and I just gave her a look because it scared the hell out of me. And this is older lady, and she.
Only you, this stuff happens.
I
to.
thank God my door was locked too. So my door is locked. So she like actually
well, I mean,
pulled
what
the
would have
handle.
happened?
And
No, it's just like
she would have walked right
Thank
in.
God my door was locked.
She would have walked right in.
She would have sat on B's lap.
Usually
yeah, and
my-
that would have been a great story.
I know. Well, it would just would have been more awkward, I guess. So she opened. She could have opened the door. She didn't even. It took her like a second glance before she realized it wasn't her husband, because she gave me a look like, "What are you doing, Al? Like, how come you're not opening the door?" And I'm just like, and she's like,
Honey.
and then she walked away, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, did she say anything or just did like the whole?
She didn't say a word. She's like,
Oh, that's
She was
so
probably,
great.
She was probably mortified.
and
She was so
she
mortified.
walked behind. So yeah.
Did you guys watch the Oscars last night?
I did not.
At all?
I watched about a half hour of them because I had my mom was watching. So when I got home, I watched like towards the end.
Was it awkward with no host?
I didn't see enough.
I actually don't watch it. I just wait for the winners and losers, and
Yeah, I
I
couldn't
look
care
at it.
less
and see.
about
I got home late, so I watched a little bit with my
But I was
mom when I got
pumped.
home.
I
It was-
did see that Bradley Cooper can sing his ass off, though, huh?
Yeah, him and Lady Gaga's
Yeah.
performance. I actually saw a replay of that,
I saw
and it was
yeah.
awesome.
It
Yeah.
was really good.
I actually
All
love
the
that.
there
girls
anything
are like,
that
"Oh,
guy
they
can't
should
fucking
love
do?"
They love each
Oh, it's
other.
gonna happen.
I'm just like,
It's gonna
what do you mean
happen.
it's gonna happen?
First of all, it already happened.
Well,
Well, yeah, he definitely only banged her.
Lady Gaga broke up with her boyfriend.
Yeah, but
Shit.
listen.
Is
you
Bradley
know?
Cooper married though? I feel like he's probably married.
She doesn't matter. She's done. He's going to Lady Gaga soon.
It's amazing that just because they sing
Before
a great
episode
duet.
50.
You know what's so
No,
crazy?
there's chemistry. There's
Yeah,
chemistry.
oh, because you see it when
they
they
got
sing.
chemistry for
I
sure.
There's
mean,
chemistry. You
the
can see
girl
it on
love
stage.
You can see it on.
Fucking
They
going
have-
on,
You know what
but-
that means? It's going to be something that comes in like fucking. It's going to be great, and then it's going to fucking burn out.
It'll come in like a lion and out like a
Like
lamb. No, that love is meant to be.
It is. Can we
But
just
Stars
talk about
Born did
for a
not win
second,
Best
though?
Movie.
It
It
did.
didn't.
I actually saw
But
that
don't
movie.
say it like it should be. Green Book deserved it.
I didn't see that.
I want to see Green Book.
Deserved it, and it won.
Okay, cool. I'll check that out.
I
What's it
wanna
about
see
again?
Green Book.
Wait, hold on. Can we just talk about for a second how Lady Gaga had like the best career transformation ever? Remember a couple years
Well,
ago?
she did that
she
all
was
as
like
kind of
covered
like a
in
niche
meat.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I
I
always
don't know how you do a
thought
180 from that.
You could
too.
do that when you look when you're a
she was-
good-looking woman.
But
Yeah.
she's super talented.
She's
yeah,
so
and her
talented.
voice is great. Look at Adele's "Ugly as Sin," and she could sing. So how she got a good career?
No, I'm saying like
No, that's
it's,
my
it's
point.
a
Girls,
great-
when you have that
she
great
did
of a
a great
voice-
job.
she's
Yeah.
been great.
Turning
I
that.
remember listening to her.
now it's all about the voice.
She got
did-
poker face,
yeah.
dude. Like
But during that time, like I was like, "What is it?" But she went on Stern. She went on
She
the Howard
hated
Stern
it.
show, and no, she was great on it. She
No,
was-
but I thought she didn't like she wanted to get.
yeah,
obviously-
she went, but she did one of her big songs.
Yeah, she
from-
did an acoustic on piano, and it
piano.
was absolutely amazing.
I
It
was
blew
like,
up.
Really?
I was like, she is super. I was a fan ever since, and this is years ago, right?
One of your bosses at your company is the one who put me onto that performance.
really.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Mr. Reese.
I wish I'd known
It was.
sooner
It
that
was.
she was that
Yeah,
talented.
check that out.
It was actually excellent. She did like an acoustic
Really?
performance of was it?
Another shot, and then
Yeah, whatever.
tonight. Yeah.
Oh,
Whatever.
that's
It was
cool.
amazing.
All
She
right.
did a really good performance on the Howard Stern show.
And she
Yeah, she
talked
got some
about
pipes.
like how she wrote it, and it blew me away. And I was a fan of hers ever since.
yeah,
then.
no, I've always actually
That's
liked
great.
her, but she looked a little
but yeah,
out
she
there.
was
But
great.
now
And
she
I-
looks normal, and she's
Yeah.
kind of attractive.
She is. I was saying that to myself as I
When
was
you can
watching
sing
the
like
show.
that, things change.
I had a crush on her and Bradley Cooper throughout the entire A Star Was Born. I was like, both of them are beautiful
God.
people.
You guys realize
first
it's
of
a
Bradley
movie.
Cooper had-
Bradley Cooper's a beautiful.
But they
man.
also
Yeah.
don't realize it's a movie.
What do you mean?
Like,
Bradley
yes, people
Cooper's
could
a
have a
beautiful man.
connection, and
No, they have a connection
Oh,
off
they
screen.
got- yeah, they got.
I mean,
something.
listen.
not saying the
I'm not
movie.
saying they don't.
But you ever
I've
watch
seen
a
people
movie
on-
and you can tell like these people don't like each other?
They're singing duets. The whole purpose of the fucking movie is for them to have this
Yeah,
connection
some
together.
sort of tension.
But like, I feel like I don't know if they're put it this way, if they got together, I
Gotta
wouldn't be
let it
surprised.
loose.
I don't think it's. I'm not buying the hype just yet. I think they're great performers, but I'm glad Green Book won.
All
My
right, I
second
have-
choice
I
was
have to
Vice
see-
on that, but that didn't.
I didn't see either.
didn't
of those,
Green
but I
Book
wanna
was
see
excellent.
Vice.
That's the one with Viggo Mortensen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was pumped up about that. What else was the big ones from last night? Best actor went to the guy who played Freddie Mercury, Rami
Yes, I saw that. He's
Malik.
great. He's
Malik.
been in,
he was
a
fucking
couple other
excellent
things,
in
too.
that.
He's
I was
fantastic.
pumped that he won that. The chick who won Best Actress though was from The Favorite. I didn't see that. And then Mahershala Ali won Best Supporting Actor for Green Book too. They did really well last night.
Right. Again, are you just reading?
No,
along?
I'm just showing those are the big ones that I wanted to see. Am I just reading? I'm giving a little update
All right.
for anybody who may or may not have seen the Oscars
Like
last night.
you haven't seen the.
I
Oscars.
didn't, and I'm pumped, and that's what I wanted to know. And
So
I
you-
figured, why not?
You're just reading the winners for
Just
us.
a few of the ones that I wanted to pop out there.
Oh God.
Regina King wants Best Supporting Actress, but I
Did
didn't
she?
see the thing that she did
Something
in
with
it.
All
Beale
right.
Street, right?
Yeah, something on Beale Street.
Oh God.
I'm always a big fan of Regina King.
Yeah, she's great.
She was
great.
the one in 7 Seconds on Netflix that I love that show. or movie.
Yes. All right.
No, it was
Cool.
a show.
It was a show, I believe.
Yeah. But, in light of the Oscars, should I give my 3 picks?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Did-
all
did
waiting at
either
the
of
edge
you
of our
watch my
seat.
terrible
Ooh,
pick?
so my
What was your
documentary this
Remember, I told you guys a movie was going to be
Oh,
terrible.
don't
Did you
worry.
watch it?
I did see it. That's what I realized.
Oh,
It
you
was
did?
Just, yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't
Awful.
watch it.
But everyone should watch it.
It's an awful recommendation
Yeah.
that everybody
Well, he's
should
got
watch.
good picks, and I'll just.
Yeah.
Hey, anything you want to say it. This one, for my documentary, though, this is an older one. Did you ever see the 7-5?
Yes.
You
No,
see the
what's
7-5?
that?
The 7-5 is excellent.
That was a good one.
It was on Showtime. Now it's on Netflix. It's basically about this corrupt cop, Mike Dowd, in the 80s. I think it was the late 80s.
Oh, shit.
No,
He was
early
on
to mid
Late
80s.
80s.
Was he
I
on
think-
Rogan?
Yeah, he
He
was.
might have.
Yes.
I'm not sure if
no,
he was
I
on
gotta
Rogan.
see that then. Yeah.
But this is basically the 7-5 precinct in
Long
downtown
Island guy, too,
Brooklyn.
right?
Yeah, Long Island guy who
Yeah.
worked in downtown Brooklyn, and this guy was basically a criminal.
yeah.
And it's the craziest stories he has.
I gotta see this because he was a killer.
A lot of
Rogan
people
guest.
probably seen it, but those of you who haven't, it should move that right up to the top of your list of
Yeah,
things
definitely.
to watch. The series that I wanted, which I'm excited because I heard they're coming back with another season, is Peaky Blinders with Cillian Murphy. That one's just about the Shelby gang.
The Shelby's, yes.
Yeah, it's about the in Britain. It's a BBC show on Netflix. Takes place in the 1920s, I think, or right after World War One. Excellent show. Anybody who likes those gangbanger shows,
Yeah.
BBC style. Cillian Murphy's great in it. Tom Hardy's in it.
shit.
Well, he doesn't make an appearance until like a few seasons, but either way, it's a great
That's
show.
cool.
And then the movie I wanted to recommend. I love when Bees looks at me when I'm doing these selections. Is Black Klansman.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I
With,
heard that was
Spike
good.
Lee movie?
It's the Spike Lee flick with Denzel Washington's son is
Now,
the
what's
main
that about?
character. I get in trouble when I explain what things are about too much because I say too
I
much.
know.
But basically,
What's your little synopsis of
they
it?
go undercover and they're trying to solve a thing with the black with the KKK.
Okay.
And he goes undercover, but he's black, so he's the voice guy. And there's another.
So
guy.
they don't know he's...
They don't know he's black.
Okay.
And
No.
he's an undercover KKK dude. It's a great
How rough
movie.
for them. Still one
It's
of the
like
best
kind of
skits all time is,
comical, not
right.
there's some like light comic parts, but it's a good drama. It's a great movie.
Still one of my favorite skits of all time is from the Chappelle Show. The black white supremacist, but he's
Clayton
blind.
Bigsby.
Clayton Bigsby, that's
Thank
it.
you,
I
yeah.
forgot his name for a
one of
second.
the greatest of all time.
That is one of the greatest sketches ever.
That show was one of the greatest shows.
It was.
Chappelle Show. I love when he did the Tupac song. Stop hitting the table
Oh,
when he's saying things that are going on right then and there.
That was great. One of the greatest sketch comedy shows of all time.
It might be the greatest one. I mean, obviously besides maybe Seinfeld.
Short-lived.
I mean, not Seinfeld. Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, both different.
In
but
Living Color.
In Living
Oh
Color's
wow, I
great.
forgot. A Living
Fuck
Color was
with In
great.
Living Color
There's
real
been a
quick,
lot
yeah.
of great ones.
There actually has been. It's
Chappelle's
one of the.
show was just
It was a
kinda-
different breed. It was.
And when it came out, I've never laughed that hard.
I was just gonna say the
when it-
first 2 seasons of that, and then they had to do what the mixtapes was the third
Oh
season
my
because
God.
they didn't
do you
do
remember
it.
the commercials? Where it was just like so many commercials on that show.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and it was just like, especially when they did the the Charlie Murphy ones.
Charlie Murphy is. I
Oh,
love.
yeah,
That's where
yeah.
he blew up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charlie Murphy's a fucking.
So
man.
Chappelle
great.
broke a lot of people on that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Even
did.
the musical acts at the end and stuff.
He always had good musical
Yeah,
acts.
he
Yeah,
always
But
had
great
great
musical
musical
acts.
acts, man.
So yeah, it was great.
you guys got anything else going on this week, or anything that's been going on that you want to tell our good
I have
listeners
one.
about?
I have one thing I want to say. I have a question for you guys.
Oh.
All right. You guys probably will think I'm crazy, but I want to know if this has ever happened to you. Have you ever gone into a deli and they start to know your name?
Yes.
Oh, all the time, yeah.
Or they
what
know
do you-
your order or your name.
Your name or your order.
Okay.
Do you
Yes.
Yeah.
leave that deli and never come back like I
No,
do?
I love it. It makes
No.
you
Oh,
feel better.
I hate it.
That's my deli.
I don't want them to know who I am. I don't like going into
You don't like good customer service.
good customer services. We pretend we don't know each other to me.
I did photography at my deli guy's wedding.
Yeah, this is why B doesn't understand how social networking and just being nice to
Social
people.
Yeah, I did the
Just
wedding
in general,
photos.
you never know.
I am nice to
when
people.
being friendly with somebody
Yeah.
can something good can come out.
Oh,
of it.
even just
or the fact
being
of just
friendly
being friendly
or
with somebody.
I
having,
am very
hey, good
friendly.
morning, and
Yeah, like you
just
know.
brightens your day a little
I'm
bit.
Oh, I
very
go into
friendly.
the egg sandwich spot and this guy knows what I want.
Yeah.
I'd
Fuck,
rather
I'll never
them-
go there again. Like,
I'd rather
that's
them
so
just-
Guy
weird.
at the coffee shop makes my coffee before I ask for it. It's great.
I don't like to be. I have this thing at Dunkin' Donuts where the lady has
bothers
a
me
little
so
chat
hard.
with me every morning. That's fine. I don't like them to start to know who I am. It just bothers me. It's weird, and I won't go there anymore if
That's
you
one
start
of the
to memorize
dumbest
my
things
name.
I've ever heard.
Okay.
I know it's strange.
Yeah, that's weird,
I
dude.
knew I was going to be in the.
So you want to go
minority
places where
here.
the likelihood of them screwing up your order is
They won't screw up my
higher.
order.
Because you don't go somewhere and you think a new time every place is.
No, because I order very easy. You know, like turkey and cheese on a roll. I don't order.
You'd be surprised. But no.
Well,
First
more
of all,
power
that's
to you.
really
You don't like
boring.
friendliness in your yeah.
Wait, hold on. Turkey and cheese on a roll is your whole deli sandwich?
usually, yeah. Yeah, if I'm getting,
Look at him. He looks
what
a
do you
bland
get
person
on
for a bland
deli
fucking
sandwich?
meal.
I go all if I'm getting
We're talking
a deli
about like
sandwich,
a deli. What type of sandwich? I got different
fucking
things.
deli
But I mean, like a
sandwich,
breakfast
brother.
or like a lunch sandwich.
I like a lunch sandwich.
Probably do like turkey with mayo, melted cheese, and maybe bacon and lettuce on there or something.
All right, so
I get
the
some
only
of that.
difference was you melted your cheese and you put
mayo
Mayo
and
and-
lettuce.
I'll
and
throw a little mayo.
turkey, maybe
So
onions
I'll-
or
I'll
whatever
do-
on it. Like,
I'd like to look at their options.
Well, yeah,
as
that's what I'm
far
saying.
as-
You
and
never
I
know what
wanna
they
do-
have.
No, not the pre-made options, like the toppings options. So I'll go in and I'll be like, all right, I want the boar's head buffalo chicken with like lettuce, tomato. I want spinach, peppers, onions, olives.
That's a little excessive.
Jalapenos.
Well, B, you're just a bland
dude,
man.
Whatever the fuck they got, and I want barbecue sauce and hot sauce.
he looks
Yeah.
bland. He eats
I
bland.
like the
And
barbecue
it
sauce
doesn't
and
make
hot sauce.
any sense. But I'll fucking
No,
eat.
listen.
What do you guys? Oh,
in
you
my
got
fatter
mushrooms?
days,
In
I
your
would go all
fatter days.
out.
Shut the fuck
I would get a
up.
panini. I
Throw
would
some
go
know
nuts.
what,
fucking
in
vinegar
2
on
weeks?
that too. Whatever.
What?
In 2 weeks, you're still fat.
Come on.
You are. Guy thinks because he has a fresh shave and a fresh hair beard cut that he
please.
thinks he looks skinny.
Oh, please.
That's like this is the guy who
Please.
has the makeover, but then once that thing go,
The lap
the
band or
hair
whatever the
falls,
fuck.
Goes back to how it looks. You just look like the same asshole you were
He
before
pulls the Chris
makeover.
Christie and he gets the lap band surgery and then still finds a way to get fat.
Oh, it's so great.
You,
Don't believe the hype,
you
people.
clowns you'll see. You guys will see.
I just can't believe that. I mean, that's literally what like anybody who's in sort of any customer relations or retail.
I know that's what they say.
This
And
is
I
like get to know your
disagree-
customers. I
disagree.
use people's name
Yeah.
so I remember it for like the next time.
Get to know my name, but just don't be like, hey, buddy,
Don't know
how's
it
it going?
too well.
Yeah, I don't want to.
So you'd rather someone be like, "Oh, hey, asshole."
There's a deli I've been going to for years, and I've known the guy for years. I see him. How's it going? How's things? He doesn't know my name. I don't know his. It's like,
you
hey,
like
buddy, how's it going? What can I get you today? I don't like the whole, hey, Brendan, will it be a number 6 today? I don't like that.
Okay, you know where I can agree with him on this? Barbershops.
What?
Barbershops.
Oh, barbershops. I have to know
I
the guy.
do not.
I disagree.
I got a haircut
Barbershops is
today.
the one place you want to know. Who's
Barbershops,
cutting your
I
hair, and
disagree.
You're gonna
I-
sit there and bullshit.
My barber, I
Don't
have.
draw the line. If you
No,
don't
I
want
like.
that-
No.
I don't like how he can
Here's the
take
thing.
both
I like
sides
my
of it.
barber. I walk in. I say, "What's up? You know, how's it going? How's your family?"
Oh,
Done. But done.
So sit for 15 minutes in awkwardness.
It doesn't take me 15 minutes to get a haircut.
Yeah, I don't like a long conversation.
I
with my
just,
barber.
I don't, oh, so what are you doing? What have you been up to? How's work going? I don't need that.
I have no time for small talk.
I just don't.
That's what I'm
The
getting
problem is you have plenty of time. For
I just
small
don't
talk.
I don't like being held captive in a conversation.
Yes.
You're not held captive.
You are because
You know where
in
you're
a
held
chair.
captive?
You know
You're
what I
in
mean?
the seat.
You hold so many people captive in conversations. That's why you don't see this.
That's not true.
I have etiquette with people.
I
Like
don't
I
hold
like
anybody
when I'm at the
captive.
bagel store and they know my name, right? I can leave.
I'm in the.
But I'm in a
business-
chair. He's got fucking scissors over
Yeah.
here, and he's like, "So how are things? You in debt?" Like, wait, what?
I shouldn't say I don't. I like a little conversation. I like a little how's it going. I like
No.
friendliness.
Like, hey,
Yeah,
how's
B
your
doesn't
family?
anybody. B wants people to know as little about him as possible, so they don't judge him.
Yeah, we'll
But I don't
exchange
need
a
to-
little.
yeah,
how's your family? How's everything? Great, done though. That's all I need.
I don't know. I've always been a little weird when I'm ordering food and people.
I just think you're a little weird. Period. When it comes to socialing.
okay. You know what? I think
Socializing.
you're a little fat when it comes to life.
To life. I am fat, but you know what? I make my presence known everywhere, and I don't.
Yeah,
mind it.
because you,
Because
fat ass
you're hard to
is
miss.
that fat obnoxious fucking asshole.
By the way, we're never this mean to each other in real life. This is all just.
You're both on diets, so you're
Yeah.
getting pissy.
What? Like the text, we just call each other fatty and fat boy.
Well, yeah.
I'm telling you, we should just make our chat public.
Yeah.
We should add everyone to the chat.
we
Oh,
should. Too
God.
bad we couldn't.
Can
Maybe I would put some more on IG if I wasn't blocked.
Oh yeah.
I've been blocked
We have to continue
since
to
the
keep
T
him blocked.
Briz days. I've been blocked.
Yeah, he had a good.
What about the person calling me toilet cloggins?
That was a.
Oh, that was a great review.
We got a review.
That was a solid review.
One
right
of
there.
my happiest reviews I ever got to was somebody.
Toilet
They gave us
cloggins.
a 5-star review, but they said
was
more
brilliant.
like toilet cloggins instead of David
so
Goggins.
good. That made me laugh.
That was brilliant.
Really hard.
Made me
Tea
laugh,
bags, kiss my ass. But thanks for the review.
I love it. Can I throw in a little promotion?
Yeah, of course, buddy.
Got to sell these tickets if I ever want
he's so busy.
If I ever
He's
wanna
so
get
busy,
out
he's
of this
doing shows
podcast.
every single night.
This Sunday, March 3rd, I will be at my show Wonderland Phil. Will you guys be there?
We'll see.
Will
I don't know. I'm busy
will I
every
get
night.
the support of my co-hosts? This
I
Sunday
can make that happen.
we have a great. It's a great lineup.
No, I'm probably.
I'm gonna read out the names.
Where
You
is
did
this
say
place
your
again?
lineup's ridiculous.
This is QED in Astoria. It starts at 8:30. It's a little late, I know.
Then I definitely can't go.
I'll be there.
The show features myself, Brendan Ryan, and Nick Labrisi. Okay, that right there is enough to pay the money that you're gonna pay for this show. It costs $10 to get in. So
Everything what you cost.
the other show, the other comics on the show, Mike Calcagno.
All right.
You love Mike Calcagno. You've seen him. You've seen him at my
Long
show.
Island comic.
Nick Tellelli, been on the podcast.
Big fan of Nick.
Great guy.
Great.
Great comic.
John Ajota. You don't know him, you will love him. He is one of the funniest comics going.
Have I
and
ever
he's like
seen him
23. No, but you will love him.
All right, good.
He's mean and he's an
Nice.
asshole.
Oh,
and he's like,
that's why I love
And he's
him.
like 22. He's
Nice.
He's great.
Solid.
Ali Mehedi, another one of my favorite comics. I saw him perform the other night. He actually destroyed Broadway. Nicky Matson, and the headliner. You might have seen him on David Letterman. You might have seen him on the Pete Holmes Show. You might have seen him on a lot of things. Sean Donnelly, one of my favorite comics of all time.
Good show, you guys. Is your second or third
solid
one?
show, man.
you guys are doing?
It's only our second one.
Nice.
But yeah, I don't know if you guys can make it out.
make it.
I'd love
We'll
to
make
see
it.
you. I know it's a little late.
Everyone go see Brendan.
Fans of the show, come out. Plus, here's the other thing. Here's incentive. I'm hosting the show. I am not comfortable hosting.
Oh,
I'm not.
yeah, you're
so
not
you
a host. What happened?
So you get we run the show, so we're both Labrisi hosted last time, so we switch
But
off.
he's a host.
Yeah, but does Nick know you're gonna blow it?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be fine.
He's a good host.
I'll be okay.
All right.
So
You're
yeah,
a shitty host on
so,
this.
So there's an extra incentive to come see me because you can see me up every 10 minutes just embarrassing myself.
I'd love to see that.
With your awkward body and your fat
Yes,
self,
yes.
looking extra
He's
fat.
gotta walk
Right.
up
I'm
there.
gonna have to
He's gonna
waddle
walk
through
up
the
there,
crowd.
waddle in there, looking extra fat.
Yeah. So also
jump rope up the
one
stage.
other thing on a sadder note, if I think there's comedy fans, people that like stand-up comedy.
Yeah. Sad note.
If you guys like stand-up comedy, there's a comedian that passed away this week, Brody Stevens. Get a chance, look him up if you get it. If
Yeah, look
you know,
up Enjoy It. I think his hour was
that
called.
was his hour. Just look him up on YouTube. This guy was one of my favorite people to watch. I was lucky enough to do 2 shows with Brody Stevens
Oh,
when
really?
he was in New York a few years ago. I saw he was on the show at the Stand, and I had just learned about this guy, and he's just a unique guy. I can't even explain him.
Yeah, he seemed one of a kind. That's really cool.
Dude, so
Yeah.
the first one, I went up and I made sure I got on the show. I was super pumped to get on it. He killed. He's like, his whole act is just screaming and nuts. Like one of this line, like you really have to see the guy and know to.
Maybe we'll post
find
some
it
stuff
funny.
like a link or something on the page for him.
But he had
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
he had
that'd
this
be
one. He had this one joke that's just so funny where he would go, riding a bicycle now, saving up for a car, fully loaded, leather exterior, just like cruise control in reverse. You got it. Like he was just this lunatic that went up there, and he was like one of the first comics that I was like after the show I like went up to him and I had to shake his hand because I was like such a big fan of this guy. And then the next time I did it with him, I got on that show again, and he killed again. And that time he walked past all the comics and he just started screaming at us. You're not there yet. You're not there yet. You got it. Just don't quit. You'll be a comic one day. Not today. Just like, but it was such a
That's
great,
hilarious,
like, he was doing it. It was
Good-natured.
like in a nice way. He was
Yeah.
just the coolest guy. He had a lot of, demons, I guess, to say it lightly. But
Yeah.
Fortunately, there's a lot of people who have
But
that.
Yeah.
everyone seems to have really great things to say
dude, he was
about
the
him.
best.
He
So-
was the best guy. So
I know we have stand-up comedy fans on here. I don't usually wouldn't promote like a stand-up comedian, but like check him out. He's somebody that deserves to be known.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace,
yeah,
Brody
and I think
Stevens.
there's like a fund.
There probably
going
is.
around,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So check that
So
out,
I don't
too.
know. I know we have
so
fans of stand-up
inclined.
comedies. Probably. I haven't even thought about him in a couple of years because he's an LA comic. So it's not. But I got way into him a few years ago and was lucky enough to do these shows with him, and he was just great, just a great guy, and it sucks to lose another person.
Yeah, it does suck.
So that's that.
I wish I would have known about him before, but
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to check him
Yeah,
out.
definitely
and,
check him out. Listen, very unique and off, and one of these guys where some people will see him and might not totally get it, and that's fine.
It's kind of erratic, but it's
but he was just so great.
Yeah,
He was
good.
one of these.
I can't wait to check him out.
He was in a world where comics are just all the same, me included. He was just totally different than anybody, just doing stuff on a different level.
Nice.
So check him out.
Yeah, definitely. Well, that's, on a brighter note, I did see on Facebook today a false death notification. Somebody put up a post.
for you.
No, not me. I'm waiting for my fake death birthday. But no, somebody put up a post of somebody. It's like, rest in peace. I can't believe you're gone. And then there was like 40 fucking comments of like, I just talked to this person. He's just still alive. I'll tell you after the show.
Oh, it was like a friend?
It was like somebody I know posted it, so I don't want to,
Oh,
God forbid,
shit.
anybody listens. And I just thought, like, they didn't mean to do it, but they put it up. And
Why
then
did
there
they-
was
how
like,
do you not mean to do that?
they didn't know that the person was alive, or else they wouldn't have. Like I'm saying, they didn't do it maliciously.
Oh, was there like a?
They
Oh,
said
I see what you're saying.
misunderstood a
Okay,
conversation.
yeah.
So right away they go to Facebook to post it about them.
Oh,
and
come
then
on.
people are like, I just talked to them. Are you
You
fucking
have to be
kidding me?
really sure.
Yeah, you got
That's what I said. Before you do anything on Facebook about
have
anybody
to
dying, make
triple
sure
check
that
that.
they are dead.
You need at
Right.
least 3 sources.
So it got like, and I saw it, and I was like, oh my God. And then the next post was like, so sorry, I misunderstood a
Turns out,
conversation.
he's
Turns out
alive.
he's alive.
Oh, God.
So that I thought that
Oh
made
my
that was fucking. I thought that was hysterical,
It's
to be honest
amazing.
with you.
Holy shit, that's
Because like, I don't know, just imagine you go on there and you read that somebody dead, and it's like your boy.
Oh my God, that has big ramifications.
Oh my
huge
God, no, you don't come back from that.
ramifications.
Yeah.
You don't come back from
So
that.
I wish the person who died was like, I'm here.
Oh my
I
God.
hope that person does do that.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of people were like, oh, I know him, and I just got off the phone. He's like, he's alive.
Weird. He
Can
seemed
you
pretty
please-
alive 30
Can you take
seconds
this
ago.
post down? People were saying.
Yeah. That's incredible.
unfortunate.
So
Well-
that was on a brighter note.
Well, I'm glad that person's alive. Whoever it is.
yeah, we're glad you're alive.
For now. Jeez. Well, we all have
You never
a
know.
limit.
You never know.
We all have a
Never
time.
guaranteed you next day.
That's right.
But I don't know. Does anybody else got anything? Are we wrapping this up today?
Let's wrap it up,
kid.
baby.
Well, thank everybody for listening. Episode 46.
46.
46.
Woo!
And thanks for
Right.
showing up today, guys.
Thanks. We're all here.
I'm
we
glad
all
we
did a
could
good
do
show.
this.
When are we doing it next week?
Monday.
There we go.
And everybody, email us at adultbabyShow@gmail.com. Check us out on Instagram.
Yeah, message us on Instagram too. We get
yeah.
some cool
Hit us up
messages.
on
DMs, wager thoughts, because we still haven't decided what we want to do.
Yeah.
And
What are we gonna
please
make
do
him
more
do?
reviews. Good, that was a funny ass review that we
yeah,
had
if
on
you can make the reviews
iTunes.
funny, that'd be
So,
awesome.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, try to top that review.
Yeah,
I
try
bet
and
you
top-
can't.
no one
I
can
bet
top
you
that.
can't. You guys can't top that review.
Tommy Cloggins.
I don't think you have it.
Toilet Cloggins. But we out. Thank you for listening. Take care.